Hello and welcome to Undervisey. My name is Soham and today we are going to talk about one central element from the Wonder Woman 1984 movie in regards to how exactly did Steve Trevor return into the living world. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel. I do weekly anime and manga related content along with other movies related stuff. We're also trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2020, so a like and sub would be massively appreciated. With that being said, massive spoiler warnings from this point onwards because I'm going to talk about a major plot point of this movie. You have been warned. Now, personally speaking, I did not like the way in which all of these things were handled here because the return of Steve Trevor happened because of the central MacGuffin of the movie in the form of the Dream Stone. Now, comic book movies having a central MacGuffin is not something new. This has been done a lot. But I think the way in which this was handled here was not very apt in my opinion, and in a way it actually kind of undermines the death of Steve in the first movie. Even though by the end of this particular movie he stays dead, but I just did not like the manner in which he was quote unquote revived. Moreover, even though I'm a comic fan, but still I did not know much about this new object and I had to actually refer to the wiki in order to brush up my memory because this particular stone called the Dream Stone is actually an object that was present in the Silver Age of the comics and it was actually called the Materiopticon. I have actually not read these comics, so I did not know much about them. But even then, after I watched the movie, I felt a strong connection to the plot of this particular movie to a story that I'd read in my school days, which is actually a famous story called The Monkey's Paw, written by W. Jacob. And that particular plot point is very much brought about here as well. So what exactly happens here is that this ordinary looking stone called the Dream Stone is actually a very enchanted object which was actually embedded with magic by the god of lies. No, this is not Loki because Loki is of course the god of lies from the Norse mythology, but rather this is Dolos from the Greek mythology. What exactly happens is the fact that this particular stone can grant the wishes of any person, but it is only one wish and the cost of that particular wish is very huge. Basically, you gain something but at a terrible cost, and that is the entire plot of Wonder Woman 1984. Of course, Diana made her wish and her wish was to see Steve once again, and that is how Steve actually returned to the living world, but in a very dubious manner. Because I did not like the shenanigans that were at play here, as his soul literally comes back and binds with the body of a living person. This is not even a dead person, but rather he is possessing the body of a living person. And to the outside world, he actually seems like the original person, but to Diana, because of the effects of the magic of the Dream Stone, this particular person looks to him like Steve Trevor himself, because his soul is binded to this particular body. Again, I do not like the shenanigans which are at play here, but that is the central MacGuffin of this particular movie. Moreover, other people are also hankering over this particular Dream Stone, and that is basically the plot of the movie as well, and that is also the way in which Barbara actually turns into the cheetah as well. But all of these wishes come at a very high cost, and the cost for Diana is that she loses all her powers. And of course, in the very end of the movie, in order to maintain the status quo and in order to make this movie a standalone movie, Steve obviously had to quote unquote die again. And what happens here is that Diana actually had to let go of her wish so that Steve can once again go and take a rest and she also get back her powers in order to save the world. So that is basically the main plot of this movie, and that is exactly how Steve Trevor returned in Wonder Woman 1984. So what do you guys think about all of this? Did you like the manner in which Steve Trevor was revived, or do you have any complaints in this particular regard? Please mention your thoughts in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. This is Undervisey and I'll see you soon on the next video.